It's super time. Hey guys, Power Up Gamer here, and I'm back with the Dragon Ball Super deck. I know it's been a while, but I New Year's happened. I got my wisdom teeth removed, and then school started back up. So yeah, that was a bit of a problem. But I'm going to try and upload this on, hopefully on the day I'm right now recording this, on Saturday, January 5th, if I'm right. If the So yeah, I have my Dragon Ball Super deck that I actually got third place with at locals. It was only 6 people there. It was at Hockeyman's, a really good card shop. I love going there playing Magic, and I'll try and go more for Dragon Ball Super. But yeah, I played with Super 17. It's a really fun deck actually. And out of the 3 games I played, I won 2 of them. And I think first first game, I think I won the first game, then lost the second and third game. Second game, I won the first game, lost the second game, and then won the third game. And then my third one, I won both first and second. And my matchups, the first game was Shenron Veggies. The second game was oh Mono Blue Shenron. And then the third one was Storm for 3 that I was able to win 2-0. This deck actually beat Storm, one of the most competitive decks in all the Dragon Ball Super basically. The only more competitive deck was probably Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku and Mecha Frieza leaders, but yeah, beat Rudigarn. And I will tell you how I did it through this deck profile. So yeah, Super 17. It is a good leader. I will say tap it, swing, burst 2, draw is a good effect, and then it can help you out filtering out your deck from all the cards you need. So you can play like your higher cost cards more efficiently. When you're awakening, you flip over on tap 2 for Super 17 Evil Entwined. Its auto is Sparking 5, and if you don't know what Sparking is, it's when you have 5 or more cards in the drop. So let's say I had 3, 4, 5. These Sparking will work, and so on and so forth. And so you swing, it gains crit, and you draw the card. Pretty good. But its second ability, I never use it that much, but if your opponent has 10 or more cards in their hand, your opponent plays that many cards in their hand to the drop to 9. Well, not that many, but up down to 9 cards. So they have a limitation. So what it's basically saying, you can't have more than single digits. You can only have 9, and that's actually quite good against Hercule and Announcer, where they love drawing so many cards that they can combo like to 1000 plus. Now, this is an interesting leader. I will say, and the Android 17 one may be a bit better, but this is a good rogue deck. So, yeah, time to the deck. And this is more of not an OTK strategy where you trying to feature opponent on basically swing for like 9 life on any turn, but it's more of a stall deck. Like you try and awaken as fast as you can and then keep on KOing your opponent's battle cards until they have nothing left in their hand and nothing left in their on the field. So yeah, here are the 1-drop awakeners. I play this because it's a big one drop and you can swing early with it and you take 1 life. These two, I recommend only playing 2 because your opponent right nowadays, the decks people are playing are trying to KO you really fast. So 2 of these are actually quite good. At the beginning they're good, and then at the end they're good, like 5,000k helpers. And so when you swing, you take a life. It gains critical in 10,000, so it's a 15k critical. So that's usually really good, making sure your opponent doesn't get any more cards into their hand. 2 Dr. Gero, Evil's Inventor. It's not much of a android deck. There are a lot of androids in here, but it's not that many androids. I mean, the most important one was this, and it's really good. This won me 1 game. I top decked this. So yeah, those are all the battle cards. Now on to the extra cards of 1 drops. These 2, the spiciest text I could have put in. A Revenge. It gains 1,000 Revenge, 1,000 attack power, and then Revenge. Where if it gets K'd, see, when this card is attacked, KO that card after the battle for the and it gains it for the duration of the turn. So you can have a blocker like the Android Deadly Defender Android 18. Give this 10,000, so it's 25,000 with Revenge. KO'd somebody's Goten with that. Then that was turn 1. I had this in my hand. I placed an energy. My opponent swapped out to Gohan. Tapped that and actually KO'd it. So yeah, because they had less energy than the battle cards cost. If it's larger or equal to your opponent's energy account, KO it. So it's a good for fast when they try and get big cards on the board before they want to. Create Android, because you need that draw power in this deck. You draw 2, then you discard 1, but your leader has to be an android. And good for us, it's an android and a machine mutant. So yeah, perfect. This deck, I counted, had almost 16 negates or basically destruction. So we play 4 speedy surprise attacks, negates, and if you discard a card, KO 1 of your opponent's battle cards. If it's a 3-drop or less. So that's good. Then Shocking Death Ball. That is sometimes a free negate. If your opponent's trying to swing in, and then you have no energy, and if you have 2 more life, and if you have 5 cards in your drop, take a life, play it, KO 1 of their 2-drop battle cards. I will say that's really good. Most of the kind of extra cards are 1-drops. We barely play any 1-drop fighters. It's more into the 2-drop range. There's only one 1-drop card, and that's an extra card, and it's pretty spicy. Draw. That's the only reason I played that. Discard. And when I get the sparking ones, I'll play those two instead of this, but these work. Oh, darn. Good for a crit. So you can burst 3. So sometimes on turn 3, turn 2, you can play this. Swing burst 3. Then swing burst 2. You can do sparking 5 now. And it gains 5,000 and crit when you burst 2. It is optional, so if you have more than enough in your deck and you're almost decked out, you can choose not to burst. Android 20 file creator. It's a pay 10,000 crit card, but your leader has to be an Android. Okay, no, it has to be an Android card. And technically this is a card. So you can use it on your leader. Give it double crit. No, wait. Oh, wait. No, it's double strike. Plus with the crit. So double strike, crit, 10,000 plus. So 25,000 crit double strike attacker. For 1 energy. And you draw the card. If it has sparking 5. Yeah. So not bad. I was actually able to defeat somebody by using a combo in this deck that I never thought I would do. Terrible creator Android 20. You search out your whole entire deck for an Android card with Android in its name. So yeah, pretty good. Since that isn't 20. So you can search out Android 17. Super combo. And there are more cards in the deck, but that you can search out, and we'll get to this. Enrage Gohan. KZOs any of your opponent's attacking battle cards. Spicy. Blocker, Revenge. KZO's opponent's battle cards, untap. So you can KO one of your opponent's battle cards, untap it, then use it as a blocker and KO another opponent's battle card. And if you combo out and it KZO's your opponent's battle card without being KO'd, another blocker. It KO's one of your opponent's battle cards with 15 or less power, not even KO power. So it can be, if it's like a 4-drop with 15,000 power, KO it. Really good. There's one for the Super 17, basically chain. Deadly Defender. Keep this alive when it's tapped or in rest mode. If you keep this alive, they can only attack this. Really good, but it does lose 15,000, but you can keep that going for a while. Green Son Goku super combo. Basically, you essentially play 7 super combos in this deck. And now talk about that one turn when I top deck. Okay. I was down to like 1 life. And my Super 17 was flipped over. I drew this. I have 4 energy. I tap 4, play it. My opponent told me, you draw the card when you play it. I didn't realize that because not many people play those. I just had this. I had 1 more energy, or 2. Swinged in. They negated. They had nothing left, So I did draw. I I think I had another card to combo with. Paid one, gave it double strike critical, 10,000. Then I comboed with another card, and that showed me their hand because they had 2 life. I had 2 damage to them. They had nothing in their hand. That was a really good, really good. It was really fun actually but it was a close game. It could have gone either way if I didn't drew that card. Usually use this as energy, but it's a double striker. It makes your opponent's discard to combo once. Only play this once. And yeah. I didn't and I got destroyed. It was a close game on that one as well. I had this in my hand. I swung once. Afraid to get KO'd. I didn't swing again. And I just got wrecked that time. So yeah. No one should fully underestimate their negates, especially if you're playing a green deck. Green deck negates, even the energy, exploding energy one. If I had that and this deck had some of those, I would probably play like a 1 or 2 more, because you are essentially KOing your opponent's battle cards and negating an attack. So you are actually like negating 2 attacks if one of them is intact and it's a 2-drop that can actually hit you. So you should play at least 4 negates, I will say, if you're playing a green deck. In other decks, at least some negates. Well, thank you for watching. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about my sideboard. I didn't really had anything good. I took these out from the main board. I only added that in case I needed to draw more cards. Never really had to. Just added that into the sideboard. We didn't have any tournament packs. We did have like event packs, so they does give us an event pack. I had that in my event pack, so I just decided to, after this, add it to my sideboard. And they can't activate blockers. Your opponent cannot combo with battle cards in their battle area or activate blockers. The only thing they can do is negate and combo in their hand. And with this, you are saying your opponent can only have at max 9 cards. So if they don't have enough combo power in their hand, you can actually do a lot of damage. Plus it's crit, and it's a 5 overwhelm, so it can help out sometimes. But always make sure if you have Sparking 5 and Death 5 in your swing with this, overwhelm, swing. Well, that is my Super 17 deck, and I will try and do more videos and try and do more Dragon Ball Super. Well, let's go over 9,000. Bye.